Hello Nistas and Nistas, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I'm SavingsFashionista, and over here we do mainly things fragrance. Today we are here to talk fragrances, you guys, and I have two fragrances that I have been playing around with, you guys, from the house of Valentino that I knew nothing about. So if you're interested in hearing my thoughts about these fragrances, please stay tuned. Alright you guys, so on my last order from Valentino, which was the Valentino Extra Dose, they allowed you to select two fragrances. So what I ended up doing, even at the time of selection, I knew nothing about these fragrances. So I just randomly picked two. And I ended up with these two fragrances, Private Talk and Punk Romantic. Now, these fragrances come from a collection of 7 fragrances called The Anatomy of Dreams, an exploration of dreams and blends. So 7 fragrances have been released in this collection, and they were released 2025. So the fragrances, including the 2 that I just showed you, are Behind the Scenes. Then we have Club Couture. Then we have La Innocence de l'Air, and we have Note d'Or, and we have Sogno en Rose. So I hope I said all that right, but out of those 7, I was sent over 2 as a part of my order on my latest order from Valentino. So we're going to talk about these 2 fragrances. So we're going to get into Private Talk first, you guys. So Private Talk, as you can see, and as I showed you, the juices, they do have color and they all look different. So I'm sure there's some type of significance behind that with the perfumer and all of that. But you can go to the Valentino site. There's a video and you can read up a little bit more on it. But when I sampled these fragrances, and I was really intrigued because I had not heard anything about these fragrances. So when I sampled them, when I sprayed the Private Talk on a card, my first thoughts was I picked up the white florals initially. I could smell the white florals. I could smell some spiciness. And the exact white floral that I was smelling and came to my mind was tuberose. And as this fragrance dried down some, I got like this airy aquaticness from it as well. So this fragrance is listed as a floral amber fragrance. The top notes are ginger essence, ginger extract. The heart notes are tuberose, ylang essence, and cappuccino. The base notes are sandalwood, cedar, and white musk. This fragrance, I'm just not really vibing with the coffee note with the cappuccino and the white florals. It's just not a hit for me. So I did not enjoy this one. Not to say that it wouldn't be a good fragrance for someone else, but just for me, I wasn't vibing with this one. So Private Talk is definitely a no for me. But I do think that it is possibly worth sampling if you're one of those people that enjoy florals in combination with a coffee or a cappuccino note. So let's move into the one, you guys, that I actually really enjoy, and I am considering, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, purchasing this fragrance. The next one, you guys, is Punk Romantic. And honestly, when I picked this one, I did randomly pick it, but the name did kind of stand out at me. So Punk Romantic, you guys, this fragrance, the juice is beautiful. As you can see, it's in a purple bottle. I mean, it has purple juice, and the juice is beautiful. The bottles are beautiful, but I do like this purple hue on this juice. So you guys, actually, you can actually see the purple juice in the sample. You can see that. Yeah, so it's pretty, absolutely pretty. So you guys, when I initially sprayed this fragrance on the card, it was so good. I then sprayed it on my forehand. But when I sprayed it and I smelled it, I thought of like, this is woody. I did get the vanilla. definitely got the vanilla. But as this fragrance, as it dried down, I got a very sweet floral fragrance, and I also could pick up like that ashy powderiness that you sometimes get from marshmallow, but marshmallow is not listed as one of the fragrance notes. And it also developed into something that was like an adult, sexy, mature candy fragrance. So really enjoy this fragrance, you guys. So the fragrance notes in Punk Romantic, which is an amber woody fragrance. Top notes are black pepper oil. Heart notes are juniper berry oil, olive wood. The base notes are sandalwood, vanilla bourbon of Madagascar, and musk. You guys, this is a woody vanilla. This fragrance is nice. I am really vibing with this one. Like I said, I'm considering getting it in full size bottle. Although this fragrance has a woody opening and a woody profile to it, the sweetness is just as prevalent as the woodiness, in my opinion. Like I said, you're gonna get that vanilla. It's something that's kind of powdery and ashy in the base of it, where I'm getting like this marshmallow note. But this is nice. I like this. This is really nice. It's not like this overly wow factor fragrance, but it is different enough for me to really have a liking to it. I do enjoy this Punk Romantic. So out of these two, you guys, I am considering getting the Punk Romantic. Would I like to experience the other 5? Yes, I would. So if I order the Punk Romantic, I'm hoping that I get another option to get at least 2 more fragrances, and I will pick 2 different ones. The fragrance compilation online, I've done a little research on the Valentino line. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't know why there is not a whole lot of talk about this perfume line. I don't really understand, but sometimes it just takes the fragrance community a while before it catch on to things. But I thought that it was worth giving a review of what I felt about it, since it is kind of new and fresh, and there are not a whole lot of reviews out there about the fragrances from the fragrance line. So you guys, I want to thank you so very much for coming back to the channel. I appreciate you. Do not forget, you, yes you are great. Bye-bye.